welcome.
Good morning, good evening, good night, saints and ain'ts, and everybody in between. You gotta shout out we never shout out the saints.
We do. We talked about the deaconesses last week.
I feel like we gotta have a love-hate relationship with the church first.
I don't.
I feel like I do.
I don't know who we is.
You know.
We're supposed to be going to church.
And we were supposed to be going to work out.
Yeah. You know what? We probably can go soon.
Okay.
I told you about the Saturdays, though.
You told me about the Saturdays, and let me know schedule like so we can go to church.
Yeah.
Because, we were trying to, church homes and be
I'm going to church Sunday.
Like tomorrow Sunday? Like this week in a couple of days?
Yeah.
Okay, me too.
Okay. Where we going?
We'll
talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Let's not lie. Let's not incriminate.
No, we're going to church. You just don't know
for real
where we're going.
I need to.
I gotta catch a flight after, but we're gonna go.
You go, girl.
Well, I gotta go to training, so I gotta go to Atlanta. I'm just gonna go. I gotta go a day early.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got a wedding shower to go to. It's not like a bridal shower. It's not like a bridal shower. I think it's like co-ed for the man.
That's different.
Yeah,
never heard of a co-ed wedding shower.
Like I think they're celebrating the couple instead of having a bridal shower. I think.
So are they not having bachelor and bachelorette parties?
Yes, they are gonna do that. But I was thinking, I'm like, during your wedding season, it's so many fucking little celebrations. I'm like, how can we mitigate? Maybe because I would be getting married when I'm older. I'm like, do we got to do all this?
You don't have to do it young. You don't have to do it old. I think, so for me, just being the person that I am, it's very nice when you choose a maid and matron of honor, or one or the other, and they plan all these things for you. Yes, it's very expensive, and it's not to say that they have to pay for it all, but that's their purpose of being your maid or maid of honor. It's not just this title.
Right.
So that person is supposed to plan all these showers and parties, which the bridal shower is normally for family, and the bachelorette party is for friends. That's the reason why there's two separate things for that.
Got you.
And it's not up to the bride to supposedly to plan all this. Most brides do. Some brides just want to do it, and they just very hands-on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish that I was
less hands-on.
Yeah, like I wasn't hands-on in my bachelorette party, but I also didn't want to go where I went for my bachelorette party.
Oh, you didn't have a choice. Oh, you didn't.
I don't want to talk about it, but no, I didn't plan it, but I also voiced that that's not what I wanted to do. So that's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to do like another bachelorette party. Like, can we go somewhere and do like a spa day and do like some luxurious stuff instead? Like, I'm not finna drink. Yeah. I'm not finna party and club and shake ass.
I mean, it's usually for me. Of course, vacation is like my life, so that's the thing that I like to do. But it's definitely gonna be a spa on vacation. You know what I mean? Like,
but don't put me on a party bus. I'm not gonna take like, come on, let's play drinking games.
Let's have penises and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm beyond that. Y'all should have got me in my 20s. 30s.
If we pop up with a penis cake, she gonna be in there screaming.
Oh, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. But let's lower the expectations on this shit.
Okay.
Yeah. People are going to the courthouse now to just, people are eloping. People are doing so many different things with, matrimony these days. So
if I do it again, I'm definitely eloping out of the country.
I can see that for you.
And it's basically going to be a photo shoot. It's not even going to be like a wedding.
Gotcha. Would you have something like for your family and friends to celebrate, or you like fuck it?
If somebody wants to throw it, I'm not planning anything.
Gotcha.
I can't do anything. I can't plan events any longer for the rest of my life.
But birthdays, you're good at it.
No, it's too tedious.
It's stressful.
Yeah, it's very stressful. Black people don't know how to RSVP.
Ooh.
I can't.
What is the chokehold that our culture has against RSVP?
And I get it. Like for me, I have a very tight schedule, meaning that my job tells me when I come to work. One of them. So I have to wait for that schedule to come out before I can tell you, yes, I can come, or no, I can't. So that's different. Some people just get it, throw it in the junk drawer with the batteries, and I'll never say shit.
Right.
And you work a 9 to 5 on Monday through Friday,
That's
but you know
true.
you can come,
That's
or you know if you don't want to come, just say yes or no.
Or they wait past the deadline and then they do the texting and the calling, or they'll show up and those be the main motherfuckers that get you $50 gifts, or they don't even give you that. They'll say you about a $20. They'll put like $20 in a card and you open it and it's $20, and I'm like, your plate was more than $20 for you to come to the. But you know. But see, that means that you need to elevate your circle. Now, you know, some of your family members is still some niggas, and you know what I'm saying?
Really
they
count
still.
Them.
You got to, because they come in uncle, auntie, they not feeling. Well, you just, I guess you're right. You know to just RSVP for some people.
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't be worried about them. It'd be like everybody else you want to invite, and then my mama cousin and her student from 12 years ago. Like, who?
Yep.
Who are these people?
Yep.
So yeah, that's I'm never doing it again. Like I said, I'm eloping out the country. Me and him taking a photo shoot. The end. That's that on that. If somebody wants to celebrate the fact that I got married again, you better plan it, cause I ain't doing it.
Okay, that's fair.
Not happening.
I just want the nice wedding, and I just want the like crazy, epic, classy part of the reception, and then like that second hour it needs to. I mean, everybody is gonna have to sign like non-disclosures.
Oh my God.
I'm bringing out fucking fire, fucking strippers, fucking any type of vice you could think of, just lined up, and I want people to have fun. Because sometimes some weddings,
A little stuffy.
Just a little stuffy, and I understand it's about the couple and celebrating the couple, but if you gonna do a fucking daddy-daughter dance, do that shit. Like, don't just do, don't do the robot. Do that shit. You knew y'all was gonna be engaged this whole little year, however long y'all doing.
Yeah.
Work for my wedding present.
Maybe the dad is not that type of person.
Well, then don't do it. Then just do a little waltz, and then y'all go on, and so we can see the next person.
So we can see the next person.
Yeah, so I know y'all, it's about 10 dances you got to do. Then you got to make the toast. Then you got to do all that.
Yeah.
I love that, but it's like.
Imagine being the people getting married and all this is like playing. You can't even enjoy it. You don't enjoy your reception.
Oh, see, that's what I can't. I'm going to have to.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, all that can be cut out. Like, you don't need the planning of we going to cut the cake at this time, and then we going to do the dances at this time, and then everybody's going to get up and eat. It's just so much. For me, being a planner and an organizer, it's too much. Yeah. It's too much. It's just like you don't get to eat. Like, you don't get to enjoy it. So most people don't get to eat. Don't even eat.
That's what I heard. I heard this. A lot of couples be so tired that they don't even consummate the marriage the night of.
Well, that's because they already consummated the marriage. But
I mean, you know, it's you. But you're married. Fucking. You know what I'm saying? You know that little. We gonna fuck. we're look. I don't care if that little hour when they flip in the room. And we taking pictures. I really don't even care about taking pictures. I really don't.
So would you do a first look? Like,
no, hell no. When I come, first time you see me, needs to be waterworks. That needs to be the first time you see me.
Yeah. I've seen people do first looks and they've cried both times. They cried during the picture and when she was coming down the aisle.
I would just like a first. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. And I really don't even care to have bridesmaids. Yeah. Like, literally, my girl, she had the something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Yeah. She literally had all of her girlfriends wear shades of blue. They had special seating at the wedding and at the reception, and that was just it. It was like known that they helped her, like they were her bride tribe throughout the wedding events. And she was like, it was just literally her and her husband up there was surrounded by like this wall of fucking candles and flowers, and it was beautiful. Yeah. I was like, I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it does well for pictures, when you up there by yourself, but you also can spread them out far to where they're not in the picture. But I do understand the whole not having bridesmaids either. But if you want the pre-wedding festivities,
you need to have a bride tribe.
Somebody that's gonna plan it. You need somebody to plan it.
I can't be at this point.
And you better pick the people that's actually gonna plan it, not the ones that's just gonna show up.
Exactly, because it seems like I've been in about 10 weddings, and it seems like every single wedding, like there's this expectation that someone just literally drops the ball, or someone stops being friends, or someone to get their dress in time, and it's like careless, negligent stuff, and it's like, I'm not gonna be friends with you no more.
Yep, I have 4. My cousin, my 2 sisters, and my best friend since high school.
Okay.
And I ain't get no problems out of them.
Good.
None out of them, but child.
Good.
That's another story for another day.
It sure is, because that's so far off my radar right now. So, hey, whatever. Oh, but we did a thing.
Yes.
So, Misunderstood the podcast. We had our first speaking engagement.
We did.
Stem like a girl. Shout out to Miss Cherie and everybody of course, with the program. We got to talk to young ladies about, our portion was technology.
Yes. Oh, so STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. Mm-hmm. And then they added an A for art because, there's a lot of artistic women out here. Right. So we got to do the technology part, talking a lot about our podcast and how we got started and just the mic setup and the soundboard. And we even took it further because a lot of our stuff is not technology based, but it's just about being a Black woman. Yep. And so we got to talk to a lot of Black little girls. I think middle school was probably the youngest. And then we had a girl that was in grad school. She looked like she was about high school. She was in grad school. And then we had some parents as well. They asked very thoughtful questions.
They did.
Yeah.
So it really made it, just doing this, it makes it seem like, okay, we're doing something,
and people are listening, and people like what we do. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
we give a voice to people. We say the shit that people are thinking or scared to say, or you talk about with your girlfriends or in your circle. So it was really, really cool.
I know. I made a couple comments because it's a all women. It's like, what is it? The 100 Black women. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like the 100 Black Women Coalition, which is the same. There's 100 Black men, but these are all women, and the president was there, and she was just like saying that she was listening. And so what was funny to me is what we talk about and the fact that we drink and we talking to these middle schoolers. I was like, Toya, what we about to talk about? Because these middle schoolers can't go finding us on YouTube because they be on YouTube. They're going to go find us and listen to what we talking about. And like it said, it's not restricted, but it says it's not for kids. So that means they still can find it. Right. And I was like, uh-oh. And so then the president was like, I listened. And I was like, oh, you do? And she was like, uh-huh. Yep. And then the Cherie, who actually spearheaded our portion of the speech, she was like, yeah, Miss Deborah, baby, she gets down. I said, okay then.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
But Cherie, thank you for listening to us. I know you're a faithful listener, and that's how you found out about us and you invited us to the event, and we were so thankful to you and for our gift as well. So we appreciate you.
So classy.
Yeah, it was.
Classy. Always so classy working with them. So that was cool. So Misunderstood the podcast. We're making strides. We're making our way around. So
if you want us to speak at your engagement,
we speak to kids, bar mitzvahs, whatever you guys want. We can do it. We're making out any age group, demographic. It does not matter. We can
your grandma's retirement party.
Exactly. Because we pivoted that shit. We was like, oh, shit. These some little kids.
We had to pivot. No, we really had to pivot. Did. Like, I feel like it was like a 5th grader in there. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. We had to pivot.
But we made them feel comfortable. Yeah. And some of the things that they go through, like peer pressure and bullying and all that stuff like that, we can, correlate it to what we do in the workforce and these social circles that we have. So,
yeah, we did. We even had a question from, she probably was in middle school. And she was like, well, how do you... Basically was talking about dealing with bullying. So it was special that she felt comfortable to ask us a question based off what we were telling her that we do. So I know. And we love the kids.
We do.
Well, sometimes. We like to send them home to their rightful owners.
That's right.
But we love kids.
Right. We love the kids. So that was really, really cool. That was really cool. And just to get we really need to think about doing like a live audience. Yeah. Because I really got gratification looking at the women in the audience when they were nodding their head and doing. I was like, oh, bitch, I got you. I'm finna pull up to your bumper. So it was really cool. Yeah. That was cool.
No, that should be on the agenda for real.
It should.
To do a live.
Maybe we go to college. Go like, because they can still, they're still hip. They're young enough to know, but they're still articulate adults.
Ooh. My wheels start spinning. I already know somebody I can ask who works with an organization at the University of Memphis. So my wheels are spinning. So
that's it. Oh, live podcast. Okay, so y'all heard it here. See, we are in y'all ears. We are in y'all face. We're trying to be everywhere. We're trying to be everywhere.
Yep. So how was your week though?
My week was really good.
Oh, that's good. I don't think I heard you say that in a long time.
I know. You know what? You have it. Like it's probably been like, I know it's been sometimes it's just like been kind of like draining. Yeah. Like my attitude and mood.
No, I just haven't heard you say that you actually had a good week. Not that it drug me down or anything.
Gotcha. Okay, I just didn't want to, but yeah, it's been really good.
Good.
I'm so happy. Now, one of my ex's ex-wife did DM me and did the whole "Hey Barbara, this is Shirley" thing. I'm like, oh bitch,
girl, you the ex.
Yes.
You the ex and she the ex.
Yes, I'm the ex. She's the ex-wife. Well, I guess they were still not, come to find out he wasn't legally divorced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the whole, but other than that, I was like, oh, this is funny. It's comical. She was actually really sweet, but she's living in squalor as well. And I'm like, I cannot identify with that. I do not understand that. I'm going to have to block you. Y'all do not get in nobody's inbox. Women, seriously, if you got to get in the woman's inbox, it's over. Whatever you're thinking, that insecurity that you like, do not reach out. I didn't even know we were still doing that in 2023. Like, I know maybe, high school women probably do it. Like,
I didn't know
if I got to go into another chick's inbox, what are you trying to salvage?
Yeah. I mean, okay. I'm not the one to play devil's advocate, but I'm always the one to realize that there's two sides to a situation.
You do.
I can put myself in another person's shoes.
You can.
So I think more so it's like confirmation is what they're looking for.
But you don't get loyalty from that other person. They could lie. They could say whatever. Like,
right. Like, for instance, women have intuition that's off the charts. We know when something's going on, even when the proof is not right in front of us. We can just feel it. We know something's going on. Correct. And you can go to your man and ask, what he gonna do? He gonna lie, right? Mm-hmm. You know he lying. Mm-hmm. But now, I'm not saying it's right that you go to the other woman, but what I'm saying is that those women are probably looking for the confirmation that they've been trying to get to. And they know that by going to the other person, you ain't got no reason to lie at all. So that's the confirmation that she can get from whatever she's feeling. Y'all let me know if I'm on the right track or not. Because I've never had a Barbara, this is Shirley moment. I haven't been on either side of that. So I'm just speculating on what I think the other woman is looking for when she's reaching out. Because that's my man. I'm not coming to nobody else about my man.
Correct. And if I have to come to you to the point, like you said, women, we have that discernment, we have that intuition that is not gas. Yeah. It's our intuition, that shit in your stomach that ain't gas. That's your gut telling you, hey, bitch, if you know enough about me to come to know my name, to formulate a message to type, it's over. You literally, are you talking to my man? Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm talking to him. I'm screwing him. I'm the side chick. We married. I'm pregnant. I'm like, nothing good is going to come of that. So you see what you want to do with your nigga. Yeah. And then I think if you proceed like that, then you'll know. But I mean, like, if you
I don't think that they're necessarily looking for an answer other than what you're giving them. I think that is just confirmation. It's not, you're thinking of it as the other woman. You're thinking of like, bitch, why are you coming to me? I'm only gonna tell you a negative thing. Like I'm not gonna say, oh no, I don't know him, because you obviously know I know him if you're coming to me. But if you think about it from the woman's point of view, that she's asking because she needs clarification. It's not because she wants you to give her this good answer like, oh yeah, we're not messing around.
No, I see what you're saying, but I'm saying if you have to ask, can we just recognize right now you don't need those answers. You don't all that closure, all that shit. That shit is bullshit. If you gotta ask, you might need to go to your man and see like what's going on and all this other stuff.
They already been to the man though. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying it's no validity. It's no validity that I can give you besides saying like I can tell you no, we're not fucking and we could be fucking long as the day is long.
Yeah, you could.
But I see what you're saying too. But to me, I'm like, if I gotta reach out, if I gotta do this thing, if I gotta go through your phone, if I gotta snoop, if I gotta follow you and all this stuff like that, to me, it's like, okay, this is dead.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Like, even if there isn't another woman, if I feel that you're doing something, and I come to you and you still lie to me, or if I find evidence and you still lying, you gonna be truthful and we gonna have a conversation. Or I'm chunking the deuces. Like, it's nothing that I'm going to go to an outside party about. Right. So I get what you're saying as far as that. But,
Because it's like that insecurity. It's like, dang, you still have to reach out to that woman. Or she'll tell you something, or she may not tell you something. But you're still sitting with this air of insecurity. Like, dang, is this dude doing something? Or I'm mad at the fact that you put me in a position to even have to, try to seek validation so I can feel secure in this. It's just like that secureness, the woman confirming anything or you looking at them text messages or whatever. It's like, And
it could be, too, that she think that, now this is kind of off the wall thinking, that if I come to you woman to woman, and you gonna go ahead and tell me the truth because I'm a woman, and it's like, okay, you can go back to him and be like, well, I got proof because she told me A, B, C, and D.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's almost
true.
like if he lying to you, you going to find somebody else to tag team so you can have a reason.
We did have a standing solidarity sister moment because I told that motherfucker where that bitch live at now because she's in pursuit of trying to, like, this dude is literally, like, he's one of... The sociopath I told you about.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally avoiding his responsibilities as a dad. So she's legally trying to get the divorce.
If he's showing that he's messing around with other people, then that gives her a leg up.
It gives her, but she don't even know where she's in another state. She doesn't even know where to serve him the papers for. Yeah, so I was like,
she's looking for him.
She's looking
for
for
not whether y'all been messing around. She's looking for him.
Yeah. Oh. She did want details, and I was like, that was so last year that I'm not gonna even go back to that space.
Yeah.
However, that is a fuck nigga. He stay right here in Pembroke Apartments. He work at the VA hospital. Yeah, so I did that.
Who is this man?
Girl,
is that his real credentials?
That is his real credentials.
Where them apartments at?
Girl, right on the other side of right on downtown. Right by Peabody.
Yes.
Alpha Street.
He live right there?
Girl, yeah. He wasn't living right there when I was messing with him.
I was gonna say you was going.
But your ass finna get served though,
sir.
Pay your child support, bitch.
Be looking for your papers.
That's it.
Because they coming.
Yeah, that's it. So, I will help my sisters in that way. So, you are right. There's not a one size fit all.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, but we collectively are not going to the other woman. That's what we're saying.
We're not.
But, I'm always going to give you a different perspective.
And these women, they be knowing they men.
Oh, yeah.
You be knowing your girl. You probably got
the first one.
Exactly.
How about that?
Exactly. You probably got him off of the girl. Please, it ain't nothing I can secure for you, but to leave that dude, he ain't gonna do that. So it's okay.
Well, apparently they ain't even together. So
right. And I wish the best for her, and I wish the best for him as well. Me too.
You wish the best for him?
I do.
Not you just gave his address.
I wish the best for you.
But you wish the best for him.
Go forth in your journey. I wish the best for you.
Pay your child support, sir.
Pay your child support because you about to get served.
Because ain't no telling how many other women she done called.
Sure is. It ain't no who, child. Child. You know what I'm saying?
Poor man.
I know.
Not poor man.
I feel more sorry for the kids in these type of situations. Because adults, we're older. We can compartmentalize our hurt and we can grow through it. But kids don't, they don't deserve to be like, oh, daddy's not here. Or, all that.
How old are they?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't care. I don't know. What Kiki Bum say? I don't know. I ain't never seen this woman before. I ain't never seen. And I
sorry to this man.
Exactly. Sorry to this man. I didn't just incriminated myself clearly on the podcast. Yeah. So I ain't think about it.
You told her the truth, right?
I mean, there's a lot of people live in those apartments and work at that hospital.
It doesn't matter. You already told her what she needs to know. So that's all that matters. You didn't know that he was in a situation.
But what if he watching this and then
you just told him, sir, go pay your child support, literally to the camera. So
that's right. And ladies, if it's anybody else that y'all looking for, y'all can of course hop in the podcast DM. I can help you.
She will find them.
I will find them.
Yeah.
FBI ain't got nothing on me.
Nothing.
Seriously.
And she do it for free.
Well, now the price.
I've been saying I'm saying you don't use a company that makes you pay, like I do. I have paid to background search somebody before because really? I don't play. I don't play.
Okay. Okay.
I don't play. I have paid for a service to do a background check on somebody.
There you. I mean,
but she can find out without a service.
It's sure. Yeah. I know some people that work for the state that can, get in a database.
Is that against the law? You might want
to
stop
talking.
It's
for sure against the law. Fucking for sure. But
you can't use your job.
It's against the law to. Come on. I mean,
against the law of what? You turn.
Exactly.
Not the same
thing. Fucking jaywalking shit. Like, But I feel like it's a necessity these days. Like men and women, y'all need to be doing background checks on these people that y'all talk to, and not taking people at face value.
People lie. People crazy. People lie for fun.
Sure do.
I don't get it.
And the amount of people who lack empathy and just cannot, I don't know, narcissists or just lack empathy, who cannot like understand that another person has feelings and different feelings from them, and the amount of just I don't give a fuckness that people have.
Yeah.
It's like traumatic dating and putting yourself out there.
It's bad.
It's bad.
And it's a general consensus because all I see now are like reels talking about getting into the dating pool. Like over 30 dating. That's
Woo.
all I see is it like it got pee in it.
Woo.
It's pee in the dating pool.
Pee shit.
It's toxic.
It is. It is. It is. But you know, what you gonna dip your toe in a pissy pool? Like what are we to do?
I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting on the Lord to teleport this man from somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna do that as well.
Yeah, yeah, because you
I need to.
Yes, God, you do.
Because I realize I'm a little mean.
What you mean?
I'm a little mean.
What they gotta do with waiting on the man?
No, like one of the reasons like why I'm noticing some things about me and like some common occurrences in these relationships. Like I'm very, like I can be very mean.
Yeah.
Very emasculated. I didn't know that. I thought that I was just very, girl, don't fuck it. So much judgment around this motherfucker. They looking at me like, okay, but no, taking accountability.
Okay, well, what do you do though? Because I feel like you're an ego stroker.
Oh, I can stroke your ego.
I
just like I can stroke it. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that was like a hellacious. You can't. But we talked about this. You have a type. You go for guys that you are attracted to. That you know what I'm saying. Off on paper, they meet your standards. So why would you not be able? Like, what's stroking their ego? Like complimenting them, or
no, not I don't know. It's just I'm a shower, not a talker.
Okay, got you. Words of affirmation, not your thing.
No.
Oh, okay.
And most men are words of affirmation.
Sure is.
Or
That's all
touch.
they want.
Yeah. I am so tired of the peanut gallery. No, excuse me.
Woo, child. It be so much going on. It's so much that y'all don't see.
Thank God.
Thank the Lord.
But no, words of affirmation, giving words of affirmation is not my strong suit.
So if a motherfucker had a bad day, you just can't tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, or you just can't encourage.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. It's also from trauma.
Okay. Well, we won't laugh at that.
Please don't. Thank you. It's because like when I was doing that, it was never good enough.
Oh.
So like if you had a bad day and I would, I remember. I hate talking about this, but I have a specific example. At the time I wasn't working, I was staying at home, and it was always a bad day at work. Always, like never ending. Every day was a bad day. And so we talked a lot during the day, like while he was at work or whatever. And I just had this idea. He had a favorite drink, alcoholic drink. So I was at home and I was like, you know, when he gets home, I'll have his favorite drink waiting, because he had mentioned it in the phone call. Not even saying like, well, I can't wait to get home so I can drink this. Just like, I would love a such and such right now. So I had it waiting. I remember months later him going back and telling the story of what had happened at work, and then saying, and then I went home and made my favorite drink.
Nigga.
And it was like, I mean, I was just like dumbfounded. And that's when I learned that that's a tactic of narcissists.
It is.
They literally take these events and make them like they did them. Or like nobody did anything for them.
Totally.
So that's where it comes from. It was like, it's never good enough. So,
yeah.
I mean, and I know like a lot of things that I've dealt with come out of trauma. And so I'm actively working on it, which is why I'm probably still single. Just saying. But I don't think it's ever gonna change if I don't get in a relationship with somebody who's willing to ride the wave.
Got you.
You know?
Got you. Understand that and understand that you know, that's something that you're working on.
Yeah.
You'll find somebody.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't mind like speaking somebody's love language, especially if it's words of affirmation.
Right.
It's just that I'm afraid that it's gonna be the same outcome.
And that is like, and that's on the man and the woman side, like with dating or getting to know somebody, or just like we talked about, being vulnerable and just really, that shit is scary.
Yeah, it is.
That shit is, because you got a lot of power.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm trying to fix you a drink. You gonna take credit for this shit? Guess
like you
what?
were telling the story to his family, and
next time I'm gonna put laxative in your drink.
No,
now
it's gonna be more than laxative.
Okay.
I ain't trying to go to jail, but
we ain't gonna incriminate ourselves like I did 3 times on this very exact episode. But that is motherfuckers, like they want to do it or they're scared to do it. It's like, yeah, just be kind.
Yeah,
everybody be more gentle to people, because everybody it takes a lot to, especially after you've been dating, and the dating pool these days, it's very hard putting yourself out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
like
God.
Before, I used to always be in a relationship, like long-term relationships. It was very few times I wasn't in a relationship in my life prior to. This is the longest I've been single in my entire life.
I didn't know that. Well, see. Y'all need to stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop playing these games, because you know what I'm saying, some of y'all, these women these days, they inconveniencing y'all, putting their hands on y'all, digging in them pockets and setting y'all up and doing all this other stuff. So y'all need to stop doing that, because these dudes, they act like some of them can act like robots. Like they have no feelings or filter or nothing at all, and it makes a woman go crazy. And there are a lot of a lot of women who really put on these masculine fronts as if they ain't got no emotions, and they're all of this other stuff like that. I'm like, everybody got feelings.
Yeah, everybody does have feelings.
Stop trying to hide that. I think it makes you a weaker person when you actually hide those things intentionally.
Yeah, I mean, everything we do comes out of trauma, though. Like every single reaction that we have or how we are in life now comes from a trauma that we dealt with, whether it was childhood or past relationship or whatever. And I feel like I say this all the time, but yeah, I mean, and so it's like, we just need to give each other grace and realize that, yes, I'm a new person and I'm trying to pull you out of that, but you got to want to come out of it too. It's a two-way street in the relationship. Like we both have dealt with trauma. Yeah. We both are trying to get out of it. Yeah. We both need the other person to get out of it.
That's true.
And stop placing the blame on you need to grow up. That's people's number one thing, to say, you need to grow up.
Like, I'm grown. Fuck you. I am grown. I pay my own bills. Exactly. I've been going through shit and doing that. I'm like, you need to grow up. Like, come on. It's to the point where it's like, man.
It's really because they don't have nothing else to say. Like, they don't have a reason for why, or they don't understand why. And so their number one thing is you need to grow up. And it's like, if you really wanted to understand me, you could. Because I'm literally in a relationship. I will talk till I'm blue in the face about feelings and everything. That's what I like to talk about. So you will never tell me that our relationship is bad because I don't have no feelings or because we don't talk. Yeah. That's true. Now I can shut down real quick, but it's because you made me.
It's because of you. So it's we all need each other. Everybody's trying to fight so hard to be tough, or to whoever shows the least amount of feelings wins this game. And it's like, screw you guys. Yeah, screw you.
And it's like that. When do I text, or when do I? Right. Yeah. It's just too many rules to stuff.
It is, and we're talking, dating, exclusive, in a relationship, baby.
It's too many steps.
That's what you do.
We on a 12-step plan, and I want to get off this ride.
Exactly. I'm busy. We go to, like, if I'm talking real to you bad. And
real bad. We go together.
Real bad, because you telling me you're investing in me and we're going out and I'm getting all of this time and all this other stuff like that, and we're
and we don't go together.
And we don't go together?
Baby, where we going? If we don't go where are we going right now?
Where are we going today?
Cause
I won't even talk to a dude. I don't even talk to men who play those little games.
Hell no.
Like if you're not relationship minded or like really like.
And there are people out there that are okay with not having a relationship, and they're fine getting wine and dine by you while you go do that to 10 other people. Right. I'm not
doing it.
Her.
I'm not doing it.
She is not me.
I'm not doing it and fucking with some of these niggas is they sticking their dick in battery acid, and then they want to come around to you and give you stuff. It's a lot of. Have you seen like the STD rates and HIV rates in this county alone?
It's sad.
Talk about these. You want to do something? Y'all better wrap it up.
You ain't sound like that. Remember that old commercial when like HIV was like first?
For real.
Wrap it up. Was it like a song they made out of it or something?
I don't know, but they need to do that. And y'all, matter of fact, y'all need to get tested with these partners before.
You need to get tested on a consistent basis because it doesn't show up for years.
Even when you married, you need to get, because these, some scandalous people out there. But we not plugging nothing because we ain't got no endorsements or sponsors for that. But I'm just telling from sister to sister, from sister to brother, keep it right. Because when you do find that one and you got, what I'm saying, stuff bumping and thumping down there, if it could be avoided. And you know what? That's what we need to talk about. That's what I want to talk about, because I talked about this with one of my girlfriends. Disclosing if you have something with your partner. People will literally have something and they won't disclose it. Say for instance, if you got herpes, the different types of herpes, of course you can get it private part. You can get the cold sores and things of that nature. Yeah. They could be knowing they have an outbreak or have it coming, and they won't warn their partner. Yeah. But we deem it as nasty. If I say, hey, we go together, hey, I got herpes. Sometimes when I have this going on, I can't kiss you, or we can't have intimacy, because sometimes I'm like, I probably got the STD from literally being faithful and someone gave it to me. Right. So it's like, what I'm saying?
It's a stigma on people who have STDs or, because all it takes is one time.
All it takes is one time. And we all been out here fucking and sucking and licking and sticking. So the probability, let's say the going rate is you've been having sex since you 16 and we in our 30s now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. It's not a surprise. I hope no one had, you would hope your partner doesn't have that, but if they do, it's like, disclose that stuff. And stop making it seem like people are nasty because they had that. Now some people are nasty. Some people are, I'm saying.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, now some people are though.
They will stick their dick in a porta potty if they could, and these women will sit on anything if it looks big, or if the dude body look good or something like that. And the nigga be gone and you be left with a little present forever. Just saying,
that's the gift they keep on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving. Exactly. By the time you get down, you be broke, busted, and disgusted when you get to But I ain't preaching. We going to church on Sunday, but I ain't gonna preach. But we, just remember that, because ain't no sex that good to be having stuff bumping up down there.
No, it ain't. Yeah, you should tell people when you start dating them. And if that person can't handle it, that's not your person.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I mean, you give people that right to say this is not something I want to deal with. But if they immediately turn into, oh, you must be a hoe, and no, go to hell.
Go to really disrespectfully go to hell. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like we getting too old for that. Yeah. That middle school stuff and all this other stuff like that. Nah. Do that background check. Y'all go to the health department or whoever physician y'all need to go to and look at the results.
Yeah, don't let them just call you and tell you. Get them send a copy.
Exactly.
Keep it in your wallet, like you keep your birth certificate and your social security, wherever you keep that. Put your shit in there, okay? Put your test results.
They say
if you out here doing it, then
that's what I'm saying. You have a responsibility. If you're doing it, you're opening yourself to a whole. They got shit that seems like they got shit these days that it's like,
gosh. Yo, you remember when did you ever Google blue waffle?
No.
Toya, this is from back like high school. Y'all,
your
Google,
shit turn blue. Like for black, is it one of them white things? Cause Mono, they had that. I'm like, we don't go around kissing motherfuckers like, oh, blue Blue waffle. Does it make your stuff look like a...
Yeah, Google blue waffle. I don't even know if it's still a real thing nowadays because I haven't heard it since like high school. But it was like 2 Girls, 1 Cup. It was like that thing that everybody Googled that everybody knew about. Do you remember 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
No.
Oh my God,
was
y'all.
Was I sheltered?
If you don't remember 2 Girls, 1 Cup, you probably was sheltered. Y'all, if y'all remember 2 Girls, 1 Cup, or y'all remember everybody Googling blue waffle, please put it in the comment section. I gotta know that I'm not by myself.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting here crying laughing right now because I just remember. I remember being in high school Googling blue waffle in college. 2girls1cup.com. That was the nastiest shit I had ever seen in my life.
It sounds nasty, and when we go to break, I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, we're gonna go to break so I can show her. Then we can come back and talk about it because I need her to know, like I know y'all know that this shit is disgusting.
Every week y'all have me fighting for my salvation. I really want to see this.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be back. Okay, so yeah, I could not find 2 Girls, 1 Cup or blue waffle. I'm assuming they took it off the internet because you got to be real.
And what they told me, the footage consisted of. I'm happy that I didn't see it. I'm happy that I didn't see it. Y'all know.
I really need y'all, if you have seen that, if you remember. So I looked it up and saw a Wikipedia article, which anybody can write Wikipedia, so I don't know how true it is. But apparently the producer got sued for it being bodily fluids.
Ugh.
And he went to court and said that it was all a hoax, that it was chocolate ice cream and other food items to look like bodily fluids. You couldn't have told me that in 2007 when I watched that video.
That's so nasty.
You couldn't have told nobody that in 2007.
Ugh.
That wasn't what they was doing.
Ugh.
But no, I will tell you something that's real funny though. If you go and YouTube that, of course, like I said, it's not going to come up, but it's going to be people's reaction. Oh my God. This one person had his grandma watch it. When I tell you, that video got to have hundreds of millions of views because that's how funny it was.
Okay, well, I'll go look at it.
You can't see what she's watching. You see her looking at the computer. And he was like, I need you to watch something. And then, I mean, she got to be like 65, 70. Okay. Like, she's an older lady. And she's watching it. And her reaction to it is just hilarious. I don't know if it'll be as funny to you because you haven't seen the actual video. But I don't know. You got to go find it, though. Because
it sounds disgusting, but it's...
her reaction is funny, yeah. Because you can't see what she's watching. But, yeah, I hate that we couldn't find it for you. I mean, that shit is sick.
I'm straight. I believe y'all. I believe the description that y'all told me. I'm pretty sure it's very...
It was graphic.
Very graphic.
Now today, if I had seen that today and somebody said, oh, there's chocolate ice cream, I would believe them. In 2007, you couldn't have told me there was no chocolate ice cream. Because
chocolate ice cream and shit don't look...
But it was like, how was it making it look like it was coming out of...
That's just,
in some
things vomit, I just want to...
Like, how did you make that look real into a cup?
Oh, God. Oh,
we just got to be talking about how if we see vomit, then we're going to vomit.
Literally, I will gag. Seriously, I don't know, like, if I have kids and them little motherfuckers spit, I know they're like, oh, it's cute, it's your baby.
Yeah.
Let me be burping your ass and you spit. I'm like, oh shit.
You gonna drop the baby?
Drop their ass. They'll build character. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna put them to the side real quick because I don't want to throw up on them.
Yeah.
Motherfucker already threw up on me.
Yeah, baby vomit is pretty disgusting.
It is.
It ain't nothing like real vomit, like adult vomit.
Though. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God.
Or like baby diapers. Yeah, they can get bad. They get real bad. But adult diapers. It ain't enough money in this universe to make me go be an adult nurse. Not now single dollar gonna make me go.
Bless their hearts.
Can I tell you a story about vomit from when I was in nursing school?
I'd rather you not. But
I'm gonna tell it anyway.
I know you are.
So I was in nursing school. It was my last semester. I was ready to graduate. And so on our last semester, they send us to a floor and we basically go to work like we're a nurse. We work like whatever our nurse that we work under, whatever she works, we go to work. 12 hours, we in there. So I was in an ICU, I ain't gonna say where because I don't want to like give information, even though this was years ago. But I was in the ICU and this man was in there for chronic hiccups. Oh. You would think, okay, why is somebody in the ICU and they just got hiccups and they can't stop? Well, the reason he was in the ICU is because his sodium levels were so bad, they were lethal. Like, he could have died. And the reason why his sodium levels were like that was because he was sticking his hand all the way down to his wrist, down his throat, trying to press on whatever he could to make himself stop hiccuping. That's how long he had been hiccuping. And this was a old man. Like, this man was old, and he was not small. His hand was huge. Like, his hand down his throat to try to compress. So when he would stick his hand that far, he would throw up.
What the fuck?
We're in the ICU with a grown-ass man sticking his hand down his throat, throwing up to the point where there is vomit all over the bed. I knew before that I was never going to work with adults, but that day solidified that I would never, I don't care how much money they try to pay me, I would never go work with adults.
Oh my God. How does one put their...
And he had a girlfriend. She came to visit him.
Girlfriend or boyfriend?
She had a girlfriend. No, he wasn't no fist. He was keep his hand open and try to slide it down his throat because the man had been hiccuping for like months, like 8 months, like a long.
This sounds like some crazy.
And that man just wanted to stop hiccuping. That's all he wanted.
So what did y'all do?
I don't know if he ever stopped hiccuping, but
okay. Jesus,
I was only there that summer. I vowed to never go past that place again. That and Lakeside, I'd never go again.
Oh, I heard the stories about that too. I heard. Oh my goodness.
I don't drive down the street where Lakeside is. I go on the expressway and go all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't. Okay. No, I'm not doing that.
I got into some. I kind of threw like out a subliminal post on Facebook today. And I really don't even post on Facebook like anymore. I posted my stories because it flows from Instagram. But
you felt the urge today.
I felt the urge to preach my feelings. This is nobody else's. I didn't need the commentary, the likes, or I really don't care that. I just wanted, if one person read it and understood it, I'm like, okay, it's just, kind of like, and I hate that, some people make Facebook their diary and shit like that, but I'm like, these are my thoughts and I'm going to pin this shit today because someone had me super ultra fucked up.
Damn.
I know, same thing I said.
What was the post about?
Well, what had happened was there's been a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, putting their hand in the cookie jar and stealing it, and then, when you try to call some stuff out, they act like they ain't done nothing. So it's more so along the lines of people being spiteful, and they literally fall back and use time as a metric to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I did that like a couple of weeks, a month ago, and then they try to circle the block back around on you, and they literally try to be like, hey, what's going on? Or they try to be cordial, and it's like, I don't.
Yeah, bitch, you had me fucked up 3 weeks ago, and now you got me even more fucked up now.
Exactly. But then if you call it out, you're being confrontational, and then they get to be the victim. Like, oh my God, she's being this, that, and I'm like, or even being firm or aggressive or being dismissive with somebody that got you messed up. It allows them the leverage to be like the victim, and I'm like, we got to stop doing that.
Yeah, that's manipulation. That's like if you do something, you throw a rock and hide your hand. And then you come back around, and now I got something to say about it. I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Because I got something to say?
People behave like that.
But, people also do things without using their damn brains. So they won't even know that they offended you. And so when they finally come back around, like it was no time lost, and you say something to them, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand why you're so upset. And it's like, bitch, are you dumb or you stupid?
Right. Exactly. And it's like, how would you, of course, being a more aware person and being a bigger person or being a more mature person, you would automatically, you probably would literally change the way you deal with them.
Oh, yeah.
If they would have access to you at all. But it's like, I think I wrestle with, I have some family members or some old friends or just people that's been in my life for a long time. They have a lot of toxic things that I wouldn't necessarily deal with, but because they're family or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I'm just gonna go this way, and still, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, how do you deal with this shit?
So my personality characteristic, and everybody that's close to me can vouch for this. I don't have no problem kicking your ass to the curb.
Okay.
Like, when I'm fed up, when I'm done, I'm done. I'll give you chance after chance after chance after chance. But when I'm done, whether you want to be done or not, you can pack your shit and go.
That's true.
And the thing for me is, I give a lot of myself to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you do something and you have no recollection that you did anything wrong, one, you're not self-aware, and I don't tolerate people that are not self-aware.
Yes.
And two, if you can't just apologize because I feel wronged, you have to turn it back on me to say that now you're the victim. Yeah. You can fuck off. Like, I don't really have nothing to say to people like that. And I tell all my close friends and my family, like, if somebody's doing you like this, don't put up with that shit. Right. You don't need that person in your life. And I can see it before they can. I'm not the type of person to be like, well, I don't like them because blah, blah, blah. Right. I let you figure it out for yourself. Right. This actually just happened. Like, I let people figure out other people for themselves, but I don't fuck with you.
Right.
And people know I don't fuck with you. Right. And it's not that I'm not going to be cordial or I can't speak to you. I just can't be fake.
Right.
And so, for me, I can't.
Right.
And for me, it's just like, if somebody who, I've had long-term friends, you fucked with me, your chances ran out. And I'm sorry to tell you, but it don't make me no damn difference. My life keep moving, and it's much better without you in it at this point. True. So I think that, and I hate to say that, but sometimes it's got to be like that with family too, because at the end of the day, you didn't choose your family, but we all chose to be the type of human being we are.
That's true.
We all chose to either be thoughtful and think about other people's feelings, mm-hmm. or we chose to be the way we are and manipulative and vindictive and, not self-aware. And like, people make those choices.
That's true.
So
that is true.
That's how I deal with it. Kick your ass to the curb. It might run you over while I'm in it.
Oh, and put that car back in reverse.
And Terry, back it up.
The incriminated things that we would. But no, that's real though, because I think couple of episodes back, I think, you was like, oh, I can't be fake, I can't be, and I'm like, I could be cordial, like, I could, if you're sitting right here and somebody is right there and I don't fuck with them, I could still, but now I see, like, protecting your peace, and it's not about being cordial or being able to, make this a comfortable environment. No, fuck that.
Yeah, why am I making it comfortable for you when you didn't care about making it comfortable for me?
Right. You don't deserve my energy, and I am an empath to the point where I'm like, I do pick up on, you know what I'm saying, people's feelings and stuff like that, and I'm like, I just have not mastered the art of caring or not. And it's like, now I'm mastering, because I'm like, I can't be in between anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't mastered that. Yeah. I can't, because no one should have to master that.
No, you shouldn't.
If you're making me feel uncomfortable and you know it, it's not an opinion, it's not subjective, it's not, a two sides to a story type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Seriously. That's like...
Yeah. I hate it for people like you that feel like you have to be in this seesaw area, because I'm either all or nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm either going hard for you, or I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, it don't make me no difference. Like, if you did something to wrong me and we were tight, like we were close, I will act like I don't fucking know you. Now, if you're around in the circle, like, somebody because I know somebody and we come around, I'm going to speak to you. I'm not going to not speak to you. I'm not rude, but we'll never... We ain't sitting down having no conversation.
Right.
We ain't going out to lunch. We ain't doing none of that.
I think my ties, because I can definitely do that with it's family, and that's where I'm just now. I'm like a friend or a colleague or somebody that is in a social circle. I don't give a fuck about that. Like you, I can, but it's like with family.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta release those shackles.
If there's anything after your mom, dad, and siblings, I don't really see,
Yeah.
And I get, some families are really tight. They're really close. And you may see other people in your family like you are, like you're explaining, for instance. But
No, literally, what you said,
like,
move around.
I mean, yeah, because
can't.
it's like you're going to continue to keep letting that person do you wrong.
Exactly. And it's like you can't. And one thing that I like, I'm like, you can pick your family just because, you know, you got blood. But I'm like, you know, you have extensions of, you know, friends. I'm like, man, friend is too cheap of a word to call them. Like, they are family. Like, that's my sister. That's my brother. That's my, you know what I'm saying? A title would be. So it's like, you know, I do have a surrogate family to, you know, that's not blood that I'm like, hey, these people make me feel like
but they
sunlight.
became that way because of how they made you feel. It wasn't like you didn't choose them.
Right. Well,
and they made you feel like shit.
Yeah. And we've gone through things to where it's like, even with friction, we can overcome it. Yeah. We can talk about it instead of one person acting crazy or acting different or acting weird because you did something and you might not have known that you did it, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, you know, I have this thing where sometimes I could be super, like, not, I wouldn't say inconsiderate, but I could just be so in my world, and I, you know, being intentional about making space for, you know, somebody and all this other stuff like that. And then I kind of dip out and then I'll come back and then it's like, oh, hey, y'all, I'm back. And it's kind of like, you know.
Like, bitch, you crazy? Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the thing, though, too. It's okay for you not to have known that you offended somebody or that you didn't do something, but you're not defensive when they come and tell you, hey, this is what happened in this situation. This is how it made me feel. And so, like, for me, like, I will have that. I won't have it up front because I'm very non-confrontational. Like, when we button heads, then you're gonna hear what I got to say. But I'm never gonna approach anybody with how I feel. I'm just gonna shut down, and you're gonna know that you did something. And so, like, if you come to me like, hey, what happened, such and such, I'm gonna break it down for you and explain it to you. But my thing is, you never have to tell me you're sorry. If you just acknowledge that you did something wrong, that's good enough for me. But if you come back and turn around that now you the victim, oh, now we got a problem.
Apologies that went out. Like, I need to know the corrective action that's gonna go forward. Like like you said, we acknowledge it. We can talk about that, but you don't have to say it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fuck up, whether it's intentionally or whether it's by mistake. But if you can acknowledge him, like, hey, like, you understand, if you do this this way again, you're not going to have access to me. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep your sorry for real. Say that for when you run over somebody, dog or some shit. I don't know. I feel like this apology, you know, but it's like, if you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, that probably wasn't a good example. So much incriminated. It's so much bad shit
but people just need to take accountability for how they act and how they treat other people. So
they do.
I mean, I guess that's like the nail on the head, maybe.
Ooh, that literally, that in common sense. Yeah. I don't think that's accountability, common sense, communication. I feel like these things are becoming extinct.
Yeah. And, you know, like you said, when you're in these situations where you are so focused on something or everything is going wrong and you can't focus, that's one thing. If you do it once or twice, but if that's just how you are, that's who you are as a person, why I need you in my life?
Yep, that's true. That is very true.
Because now I'm mad all the time. Anytime you come around, my energy low. And, that's not okay.
Oh my, that's not okay. You don't have to live like that.
Yeah. That's the thing. This is your life.
It is. And it's so short.
Yeah.
It's so short. Yep. And then once you think about it, even if you get to be here 70 plus years, shit, about 40, 50, well, now 40, 50, you know, 60, you know, after a while, you know, you get more frail and you better live your life.
But here's the thing. That's how you get to 70. Not giving a fuck about anybody. I mean, and I'm not saying that to say, like, be mean to somebody or not be thoughtful or things like that. But people who do you wrong, you can go.
Sure can. But it seems like some of the evil motherfuckers live forever.
That's fine, but they can live over there.
You won't be in my life.
Do you over there?
You won't be in my life.
No, but people, like, for real, people who don't let things get to them, they seem to have these longer lives. That's true. They don't let shit stress them out. Yeah. You can't live like that.
That is true. The quality of your life is just so much more better. I don't know. I think I struggle being the I don't mind. I'm going to be the bigger person, but it makes me so mad
to have to be the bigger person.
Why? Because I will tell you when and where you had me fucked up and this and that and all of this other stuff like this. And it's like, man, not only you either are intentionally being this way or you don't understand or you don't want to understand or you're not giving me the latitude of actually having a conversation about it. But it's like, it makes me so mad because I'm like, okay, well, I have to ignore you and I got to move around. And I'm like,
that always
fuck
mean that you're the bigger person just because you come and have a conversation about where you had me fucked up. If you say it in the right way, that's still being a bigger person because you could have cussed them out. You know
right. I want to do that.
Yeah, but I'm just like, you don't have to ignore it. Being the bigger person doesn't mean always turning the other cheek. And I hate that phrase, turning the other cheek. No, bitch, I'm going to let you know that.
I think it's more so, say for instance, you're aware and this other person doesn't have a heightened sense of awareness about the shit that they're doing, and you're trying to explain to them,
and they not
getting it. Or they either getting it and they won't accept it. They won't become aware of it. And it's like, I have to be the bigger person to accept, like, man, you know what?
They just don't get it.
You don't get it and you don't want to get it. And it's like, oh, that makes me mad. I want to punch you in your esophagus.
Yeah, those are the people I drop off on 3rd Street.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I like that. That's what you got. I mean, that's what you got to do. I guess, as I build that muscle more, I
need a little bit more IQ to be around me.
That's true. That's true. That's
I mean,
true.
I can't be constantly explaining something to somebody and because you're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Then I'm gonna be wrong if I knock your ass out.
I'm gonna be wrong.
Why?
Well, I gotta go to jail because I knocked you out.
Exactly. If I cuss you out, your feelings gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
But what was the hurt feelings when you was hurting my feelings? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, motherfucker.
The girl got a saying for everything. She reminded me of my grandma. My grandma got a saying. My grandma got a saying for everything. I'll never forget one she told me. So she goes to the casino. Who grandma don't go to the casino? And this lady one, she hit the same machine twice. She said that lady was lucky than a man pissing in a swinging jug. It's like one of the ones you gotta think about. Like, wait a minute, the jug swinging, and the man pissed in it, so that means he caught the jug. He was lucky, but she was luckier than him because she hit the machine twice.
Wow, I love those type of. Well, yeah,
where it make you think.
Yeah, and you got to picture that shit too. Yeah. Like, hold on, wait. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and see when I tell that joke, I look at you to see how long it take you to get it, because then that's what I'm gonna know if I'm gonna leave you on 3rd Street or not. Because if you don't get it right off, I'm be like, oh, this.
Woo!
What grade did you get to?
Look, May took like resource class.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm just saying it's okay. They need that because some of these kids, they're looping a lot of these kids in the regular classroom when they need other stimulation. But we ain't gonna talk about that either because that's not my ministry. I know I dated some niggas in resources. That's the only reason.
Why they was in resources?
No, I really think that when they were in school that they may have, been in a few resource classes.
Yeah. You know what? That just made me think about that one guy. Remember I told you that one guy, I knew that something was wrong with him, like the elevator didn't go all the way to the top.
Thank you. It's not just a behavior thing or a social thing. I'm like, it's something that's not clicking and that's okay. Yeah. But I want you to acknowledge it so you can be better, have a better quality of life for yourself and for other people.
Well, it's obviously been working all this time. Because I mean, like, if you ask me the same question 3 times, something ain't right.
That's super annoying.
But it's like, did you forgot?
Are you deaf or are you
asked me?
Responded
to my answer, and then turned around and asked me again.
See, zero tolerance for shit. Oh, girl, I would have been so turned on.
Girl,
which is probably why he's not in the picture today.
Okay, wait. So that's what I was thinking about. We was talking about like talking stages and stuff. Okay,
there's so many stages.
Yeah, like how do you differentiate? Like, because we just said for like if we messing with somebody, as we used to say, messing with somebody, we go together, right? Like
for sure. I
guess that's exclusive. But like I don't consider talking, like I don't know that man.
True.
I don't. What you talking about? I ain't messing with him.
We meet. We make. There's a physical attraction. And we talk. We get to know each other. We're talking. We see something in each other's like, I want to get to know more of this person. So we are committed to dating each other. You could be dating other people if you want to, but we're dating. And when we literally we're dating, we're going out, we're having fun, doing whatever we do. You know what? I don't want to do this with anybody else. I want to do it with you. We're exclusive. We're in a relationship.
Okay.
That's how.
Step. Okay.
There was like 3 steps.
Okay, so what happens before you get, like, I guess dating could be considered talking. It depends on how old you are, I think.
That's true.
And what you call it. And so, like, if you're in the talking stage and it never gets to the we go together stage, like, you count them people? You said, yeah, I talked to
Oh
them.
hell no!
I'd be like, I don't know that man.
I don't count my exes.
We did what? I don't know him.
I'm like every 7 years, shit, erase off your credit. Every 3
Not
years,
like a bankruptcy.
Hell yeah, every 3 years. If you was my ex 3 years ago, I don't know you.
I mean,
that shit got expunged.
Well, I guess I count my exes because I've had long-term relationships, like years. So yeah, if I was talking to somebody, mind you, I'd be to forgot their name, how I met them. You showed me a picture, I'm like, damn, I remember
that. Exactly.
Sorry to this man.
I mean,
I don't know. Sir.
Be more memorable.
Well, I guess that's the truth.
You got to be irreplaceable.
Okay, Beyonce.
Or your ass gonna be to the left. Serious, you got to. Some people are very forgetful. They have They got that forgetful face.
Yeah, well.
Like your face just like motherfucker, like you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's ugly or it's bad or something, but it's like your whole demeanor was like you just did not, you didn't leave an imprint in my life. And that's not saying that you don't have a quality life, but you're very forgetful.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's actually a good thing because you could have these people who did horrible.
Very true.
You remember that ass.
Woo! Every time you think about that, you twitch a little bitch.
Like, hell, I might need to be a lakeside. I mean, because.
I like matter of fact, I like a forgetful nigga.
Yeah,
just go on your journey. Yeah. And the other was
go and be great.
Yeah. It's some people you bump into their ass. It was 10 years ago. You bump into their ass, you still will walk right past them.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, I don't know that man.
I don't know you. Hey, how you doing? Do I know you? Really, Toya?
You know my name? No, sir, I don't know you.
Oh my God, I just, they say everybody got a twin. Get your head. And I'm going to walk off.
I don't know you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
What is that?
Okay.
That's a bee, a wasp?
We got, it's summertime.
You know what? Talking about these irreplaceable ass men.
Some creatures
come flying through
here. We almost got hit by a fucking bird. That was big. That was not like a
bird.
Yeah, that was a fucking bird.
It looked like a wasp or something.
Oh,
mind you, are the wasps out yet?
I hope
it was
not.
80 degrees today.
It sure was.
Not a moth. That's worse.
Sure is, because we got
clothes and shit.
Exactly. We got lights all around this one. If something find these braids, baby. Get the cutting. I don't care.
Girl, I'm gonna see you on your way. I ain't cutting shit. You gonna have to go.
Matter of fact, it's about time for the braids to come down. Like, would you help me take down my braids?
Yeah. Remember I asked you to take down my sew-in? Never heard from her again, but
oh shit, I've screwed myself on that one.
But for real, I think it was the week you started work.
Oh, it sure was. I know I would have done it. I just couldn't. I didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
Girl, I would have did that.
As long as I got food and liquor.
I would. Well, shit, you ain't, because these braids are long and my hair, you could clearly see where, we could cut it halfway, but don't you would, fuck it, I just need help.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Okay, so when you free, girl?
We'll talk about it.
Hey, I ain't gonna never hear from you.
I don't know when I'm free. I don't know. My schedule next month.
When you say that, but for you the only person, you literally are the only one of my girls that can literally, like my friends that can literally say that. I'm like, they really mean it. Cause your ass don't never know we be. I'm like, babe.
But next month, oh my God, it's beautiful. My schedule next month is beautiful.
Are you off or is it?
I'm working the days I want to work.
Oh, good. I'm happy for you.
Yep.
So we could go to. So you have your days already, like the days. Mm-hmm. This is so we can go to Pilates, church. I will probably see Creed before next month.
Well, the beginning of the month.
Okay, I can wait.
We could go Sunday, but I gotta leave Sunday.
Yeah, I got that wedding shower thing to go to.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, but yeah, it's much better now.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It's 1 month at a time though, because the summer coming and y'all grandma and aunties and their cousins all want to go to Disneyland.
That's true.
And everybody want to fly, so it gets crazy.
Ooh.
But right now, 1 month at a time.
Okay.
And I got vacation in May, so it should be okay in May too.
Man, when I'm able to vacation, I'm gonna fucking vacation like I never vacationed before.
Please do. You know, that's one of my favorite pastimes. I gotta do it big every time.
Sure do, girl. Your ass be in places I can't pronounce. Oh my God, that white outfit that you had on.
What white outfit?
The white outfit with the
that
little
was a
bra.
party.
I was like, oh, I literally when I see you, I'm like, oh my, I literally be hollering at the phone like, I'm like, this bitch, girl, yes, God. I be like, would that be like crazy? Swarm type of shit. If I like repost you, yeah, I haven't.
All my friends repost me on their.
That's
story.
what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my God, like get into this bitch. you need to see this shit. Like I be like, some of my friends are so pretty. I'm like, I feel like people need to see. Like people need to see.
Yeah, all of us like repost each other. Me, Fred, our other friends.
Okay, so I didn't want you. Okay, because I'm like, I'm gonna just fucking do it. And I'm like, man, you know. Some of you bitches say I'm too extra and shit like that. I do the most, but I'm like,
it's gonna be a song. It's gonna be some words dancing. Sure. It's gonna be what else gonna be on the picture? You ain't gonna see me no more. You gonna see all kinds of stuff going on.
Zero in here. Look at this, like this. Yeah, I want to. Y'all need to see because y'all need to study You need to study this image.
Oh,
boom.
God, I cannot with you.
Just saying.
Lord,
just saying. If anybody gonna be a cheerleader, this Toy gonna be a cheerleader for a motherfucker.
I see it. Oh, we know you didn't.
You used to be a cheerleader.
I did.
I didn't make the team.
Wait, you tried out?
Not at middle school. I did. In high school, I tried out.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't try.
I didn't know y'all do this shit so seriously. Y'all really be doing toe touches and shit. I'm like, damn, bitch.
What did you think that they was doing?
I mean, you know, like. Exactly.
You should have started in middle school then. Well, we wasn't doing. Well, we was doing.
I didn't do that.
We was competition in middle school.
Sure was. Yeah. I in middle school did not play.
We was them girls.
Y'all sure was. Cute little outfits and shit. Was y'all throwing motherfuckers in the air too?
Sure was.
Sure was.
It was competition. We were throwing girls in the air. We had. I don't know if you know Memphis Elite. It's a elite cheer and pom squad, but we had one of their coaches come to coach us. Our competition.
Oh, wow.
For our competition, yeah.
That's the lady that is y'all cheerleaders or was the Kappa dance lady. She works at Overton.
Still?
Yes.
To this day?
Yes, I had to go speak at Overton. I judged the pageant at
Overton.
About
that white lady?
Yes, the white lady.
Miss Stewart?
Yes, Miss Stewart.
Oh
and
my
one time,
God.
Mama, did they have like a shop or something like right down the street from like our middle school?
Maybe
a dance.
No, not Barbara's. That wasn't
not Barbara. Okay, well, but Miss Stewart, yes, she literally.
She still teaches
and she looks good.
Bitch, how long we been out of middle school?
Many moons.
I cannot believe. I cannot wait till my mama this.
Yes,
she's still teaching dance.
Yep, I saw her, and of course I never took dance from her, but I never forget a teacher. Like I never forget a face. I'm like,
what she look like?
And she still got that little poofy hair.
Oh my God!
She look.
We was talking about her bangs.
Yes, she still got the little 90s little poof thing, but she look damn good. Maybe more motherfuckers need to dance because her body, she look good.
Cause I wonder how old she was when she was my dance instructor. You know, back then everybody was old.
Like she was. She probably was in her 20s or 30s.
Yeah, she probably was in her 20s or 30s. But you know, everybody old when you 12, 13.
That's so true. Damn.
I cannot believe how many years have we been out.
I mean, that's not important. It's been a long time.
Damn, that lady's still teaching.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been about 20 years.
Shit, we've been out of high school almost 20 years.
No. Oh, God.
No, we got 16 years bitch. We've been out of high school.
I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Me too. That's why I say now when people get pregnant, I be thinking it's still a teen pregnancy. Like when people our age get pregnant, like you're supposed to be pregnant. This was grown as hell, but it's like, damn, we just got out of high school. You pregnant?
Exactly. You be seeing that baby grow up all on Facebook. Oh yeah, that's my little Facebook niece, nephew.
Wait, yes. 16 years we were out of high school. God. So that means 20 years. This is middle school. That lady been teaching dance for over 20 years.
That's good. That's wow.
At the same school.
She's at Oakwood.
She was at both.
She was.
Mm-hmm. She was at both.
Get the out of here.
What the hell?
Wow. But yep. I seen her. I forgot her name, but yep, I don't forget her face.
Oh,
Because she used to wear them jogging suits and
them
shit.
jogging suits, and she do the same dance, and them bangs that go like this. Be flopping up.
Hey, bitch, you can't walk up behind nobody. Them loud ass jogging, the jogging
The swish
suits.
swish.
Yeah, the little swish swish. Bitch, you cannot rob nobody, bitch. Like
She still wears swish swish?
I don't recall her attire, but I know that face. And she kind of had that, yeah.
That's crazy.
She still got a nice dancer body, though. She does.
I ain't really like her when I was in middle school.
Well,
She was a little mean.
Well, you guys got to, dance is a very tough discipline. You know what I'm saying? You can't pat motherfuckers on the back. You bitches got to get this shit right. We got competition.
It was just Kappa. We wasn't competing. We was just doing the Christmas program, dancing to Mariah Carey every single year.
Oh my God! Because Barbara Cola, we did ballet and jazz. I don't know if they're affiliated in some type of way, but we did too. All I Want for Christmas.
That's all we did was Mariah Carey with them damn Santa Claus hats on. Black leotards, red lipstick, and Santa Claus hats.
Oh
Every single Christmas, we was doing the same damn show.
Thanks, Mom.
I love dance.
Me too. I like
to dance.
I wish I
You know they have adult ballet classes. Mind you, the shit gonna be painful as hell. But
bitch, I can't do this shit.
I do want to do adult dance. They got jazz. They got hip hop.
I would like to do like hip hop or like some type of Zumba or something like that.
I ain't doing no damn Zumba.
It's really fun.
I don't want to be 60 yet.
No, girl, that shit hard.
I don't do Zumba.
You got to twerk and you got to do all that other stuff like that, and you know how to do choreographed stuff, so it's like you'll catch on really quick.
Yeah, that's why I want to go to the adult actual dance class.
Well, I can't do no plies and I can't do no stretches and I can't put my leg up on that bar, so I don't know.
You're going to get there again because at one point before you start dancing, you can put your leg up there.
Well, that's fine. That's just not my ministry.
Well, I bet if you
Pilates,
learn how, you might have fun elsewhere.
That's true. You got a point. See? You put it like that, if it can help me in other areas, then yeah. Because now I need help putting my legs behind my head. Like, can you just spread eagle and it go back like that? Don't lie.
No.
Look, almost to the lie.
What was it?
I can do it. You probably could.
Help. No, I'm not.
And don't put it too far back because I'm like, what are we trying to prove?
Well, I'm trying to open that thing up.
But I'm just saying, does my ankles need to be by my ear? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get in that thing. Or you need to move. So you can.
I ain't talking about like missionary. I'm talking about like
eat it.
Yeah.
I see what I know. God, I know.
It opened that thing up.
It do. And if you be in a compromising position like that, and if you can,
and you can't move.
Don't want.
Well,
don't.
I mean, as long as your legs heel down.
I ain't had none. We need to change the. We need to change the subject because I just. Whew, jeez. Yeah. Look, girl, let's take this ballet class so we can. So I can
stretch and get flexible.
I
see it. Y'all, we're gonna wrap this episode up because now she reminiscing, drifting on a memory.
You should have started talking about that.
Well, you started it.
I did. You finished it.
Okay.
Well,
as I do always.
I guess I'll make some phone calls.
Okay. What we just talk about?
Yeah, totally. Just joking. Ha ha. Tough crowd tonight.
Y'all, we love you. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe to the YouTube. Don't forget to leave them comments because I know y'all seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
And a blue waffle.
And a blue waffle. And if you could put your legs up to your ears behind, y'all know what we talking about.
Yeah.
You know what we talking about.
We don't need to see pictures of that, but just, just.
Y'all get a little ratchet on YouTube. People be talking crazy and stuff. I just keep it moving. Anyways, we love you guys. We'll catch you guys next week on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.